want to show you how a client went from this to this, so you can copy what I'm doing to knock the credit bureaus out. So as you can see right here, right, the overview of like what we improved. So as you can see, this person got a 51-point increase on Equifax, 30-point increase on Experian, 54-point increase on TransUnion, right? 2 items got removed, 54 is ongoing, no undisputed, nothing updated positive, no new items added, right? Good, right? Client is not doing nothing and probably paying down debt as we remove negative items off their report, all right? So that's the plan of when it comes to fixing your credit dispute. Send a letter off in the first month, pay down credit. Don't add nothing if you don't need to. Now, if you need positive accounts, of course, just continue paying down your debt, sending off letters, paying down your debt, sending off letters. All right, so typically what we usually send is this specific letter right here in the first round, right? So usually I send this specific letter. It's called the free secret letter. You can go to freesecretletter.com and get this specific letter. But I'm trying new things because I want to bring you guys results or things that I'm trying based off of what's happening so you too can leverage what I'm doing, right? So with this specific letter, it's just based off of violations of your credit report, right? So when you look at your report, you see the overview, you see that things are not matching up, things are inaccurate, the open date, all these things are messed up. So what you do is create a letter based on that. Now, what I've been doing a little bit different is instead of using this specific letter in the first round, telling them to reinvestigate, right? What I've been doing now is I've been doing this right here, okay? I've been leveraging different tables of Metro 2, just leveraging the Metro 2 compliance, right? Experian, TransUnion, Equifax have to adhere to with the FCRA, which they have to abide by, right? Hold on, I'm not a lawyer, just here to show you what's going on. All right, so with this, it's multiple accounts that we're disputing because as you saw that we're disputing about 54 items, but not all 54 we're disputing. We're disputing personal information, inquiries, and the accounts as well. So with this specific, just an example of the account, and it's going to show just like this in other accounts that we have. But the verbiage I use is, as you can see with the Metro 2 compliance and with the laws that are in place that Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and everybody else have to adhere to, right? So this account is not showing maximum possible accuracy according to 15 U.S.C. 16 on EB, the open date last active. Do the account immediately. All right, so we got 2 things removed from the report, but the reason why I disputed this account is even though the balance is 0, that has payment history of 3 30-day lates, right? 3 60 days, right? So you actually 60-day delinquent. So the reason you should remove this account, even though it's paid off your report, is because payment history is 35% of your score. So even though the account's paid off, it's still affecting your credit score because there are missed payments on this specific account. So as you're looking at your closed accounts, even though it's paid off, you have multiple late payments, you still want to get it removed from your report because it's still affecting your credit score, okay? So when you look at your report, you want to see, hey, these closed accounts, do they have any missed payments? You still want to dispute it because it's still hurting your credit score. Even though it happened years ago, it's still affecting the overall score. So once you get everything off of your report and you don't remove those specific accounts, you're still not going to see the best credit score possible, all right? So focus on that as well. Remove those closed accounts that are paid off, that are hurting your credit score, right? So if it's paid off on time, don't mess with it. But if it's paid off with multiple late payments, remove it, okay? So this is what we created. Now you can create the same exact thing. All right, so all you have to do is go to this specific, you use AI, right? Artificial intelligence to help you do this, right? A lot of people are scared, but we can leverage artificial intelligence to help us improve our credit or remove those negative items off the report. So what you can do, because I know you're not trying to learn all these laws and things like that, right? So what you can do is, instead of doing that, you could take a screenshot, you can download your report, you can do multiple things, but this is just a screenshot of an account, right? And I said, based on Metro 2 compliance and FCRA laws, can you create me a letter for violations of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and Metro 2 compliance, please, right? I'll say please, I'm respectful. But most importantly, it will do its thing. And then as it's doing its thing, it'll look over the attachment that you have I know there are multiple AIs out there like Metro 2, Grok, Gemini, I think other ones that are out there. But this one, it's, I think, free, and you can use attachments. I think with Metro 2, you have to pay, and other things you have to pay, right? So just check it out, whatever's based off of you see. So as you can see, it came up with some specific things, right? Now it came up with a letter. So here's the letter, your name, your address. Now you'll copy all this, right? And then from there, what you will do is continue. And then of course, you're gonna remove the TransUnion because you're gonna have 3 separate letters. So you just have one address of who you're talking to. So if it's Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, as you can see, it's all 3 right now, but you just remove the other 2 and just have one. And then from there, as you can see, it has a breakdown of the account and account number, and then the violations. And then now this is just one account. And you can remove the other stuff, but most importantly, you want the account removed, and it created a specific letter based off of what you have going on with a specific account, right? So it's all based off of what you have going on. So once you send this letter in, you can attach the evidence as well. You can download the report, you can attach, but most importantly, you need to add 2 forms of identification. I'll say 3: driver's license, proof of residency, and most importantly, your social security card, right? They have all that, send it certified to the post office, and then wait 30 days for them to complete it, 5 days for them to mail it back, and sometimes it's done quicker than that. So that's when you wait, all right? So if you want to learn how to create that letter step by step by step, yes, I just showed the overview, but if you want to actually learn how to screenshot, learn how to do everything, format your letter, do everything that I talk about, watch this video right here. I break down the whole entire process. Yes, I just did an overview. I break down the whole entire process so you too can knock the credit bureaus out. So I'll see you in this video right here.